All right, gonna be doing a comparison video of the two Hawkeyes, or actually the three Hawkeyes that have ever been made in Marvel Legends scale. Obviously, here is the new one they just released, the Hawkeye Infinite Series, or how you say it, All-Father or Age of Ultron Hawkeye. Here he is. I just got him in the mail today. And here is the Marvel Legends Hawkeye from Toybiz. I forgot when this was released. I didn't get it when he first came. I got it maybe 2009 or so. But anyways, here's the package. I hate when people focus on the package. You already know what it is. You've seen the package before. Here's Hawkeye. Here's all the figures. Here's the little thing. I'm not going to waste too much time on that because whenever I'm watching a video of a review, I don't like to pay so much attention to the package. But there we go. Here's the build-up figure. You know, either it can be Odin or King Thor. And this is actually one of the few Marvel Legends series that they've released that I actually want to get all the figures. Well, not all of them, but, you know, I definitely want that Scarlet Witch, want the Thor, want the Sentry, and I want the Iron Fist. Well, because I want to build a figure, so I have to get all of them unless I pay separate. I don't really care for the Machine Man, but good thing is I can either get Machine Man or the Sentry. So, and as far as Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch, I really got the Marvel Legends one they released last year. So, but anyways, I'm rambling. All right. First thing with the Toybiz Hawkeye, it's a lot slimmer compared to the. I'm sorry I have to keep doing all this, but I'm not a pro at doing reviews and stuff like that compared to other people. But these are pretty much all of Hawkeye's costumes. This is like one of his classic costumes. Doesn't have the sleeve. It's just, you know, here we go. His pack where he keeps his bows, it's not something that sticks on. Actually, it's a strap like, you know, what it traditionally is. Comes with a few arrows. I'm going to take some of them out here. Just a moment. Got different arrows. Here's like a basic arrow. You know, I guess you can make that a grenade arrow. Here's one with Ant-Man. There we go. So different ones. Where is the bow? Just had the bow. There it is. Here is the bow for Hawkeye. You know, has the string here. Look, there we go. And I think it's the same. No, it's not the same type of bow for this one. Compared to, yeah, they're totally different. This one is a little cheaper plastic. It's all purple. Whereas this one, you know, it's got some uniqueness to it. Now, compared to the newer Hawkeye, the bow strap is a little bit different, and it's just a stick-on. So, you know, so at least for this, as far as for actual archer, it'll be a little bit more realistic. Because it's actual strap, you can take it off. I'm not gonna take it off. This figure is using the Bucky Captain America mode, which this is really popular. But one of the things I've been noticing about Hasbro when it comes to their figures, like when they're in the package, it's like they're really kind of stiff. I don't know if you have experienced the same thing. Like I've noticed this with a lot of the figures recently I've been using this mold. It's like, it's a good body mold, but it's just like the way it's, I don't know how to explain it, but you probably know what I'm talking about. But it kind of seems like stiff. I gotta, I guess, break them in a little bit. But really, as far as, okay, let me do it like this. It's probably a little easier. Compared to the costumes, I mean, you know, Hawkeye's had different costumes throughout the years. I mean, but for the most part, it's always been a similar costume. It's purple and, you know, bluish color or whatnot. So you really can't go wrong with as far as appearance and stuff. Honestly, for me, I still kind of prefer this Hawkeye here compared to the new one. The only thing I don't really like about this Hawkeye is the face, but this Hawkeye is a lot expensive. Forgot how much I paid for him. Like I said, I got him in 2009 when I started getting into Marvel Legends, and I paid even more than what he was, originally worth. I got him in a package, but this kind of feels like more of a classic Hawkeye. I mean, the body itself is not, this mold is maybe 10 or plus years old. So I don't know if it was released in 04 or 05 or 06, but, so you can tell it's age, but it's still a good figure, But this is a good figure too. Another thing is you can make this the Dark Hawkeye or Bullseye when, the Dark Avengers. The colors are pretty accurate, except for the face. If you want to customize, you can make the face kind of like, like the gruffy look that Bullseye has. But, don't get me wrong, this figure is good, and I've been wanting it. I really wanted this figure, and I'm glad I got it. But if you are trying to save some money, then this one is cheaper, because if you go on eBay and you go to one of the stores, you can get this figure, retail compared to this one, in a good condition or mint in package, you're going to pay, more than $30 for it on eBay or however, Craigslist or whatever. And so you're going to pay some money for this one. Another thing with this Hawkeye, he comes with the bow and arrow, and he comes with this, but he doesn't have any loose arrows for it. Compared to the Toybiz Hawkeye, he has these loose arrows and stuff. And really with this plastic, you really can't probably shoot arrows, which I wouldn't try anyways. And I did mention earlier that this is the third Marvel Legends Hawkeye. They had the Marvel Now Hawkeye, which he's not in a costume, which I wouldn't get that figure. I prefer the classic Hawkeye, but I want to get that figure, but I'm not paying the kind of money I'm seeing. I'm seeing them going for like $40 plus on eBay, and I'm like, for one figure, especially for a figure whose costume I really don't care for. I'm not a completist or nothing like that, but if I can get a good deal on, cool. But if I can't, this will, be cool enough. So, this figure is good. You can use this as a Dark Hawkeye, but for me personally, Toybiz figures, the Marvel Legends were always superior in my opinion, and this one is a little bit better. It is showing its age, but to me, it feels more like a Hawkeye figure compared to this one. Not that this isn't Hawkeye, but it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it's still a good figure. Definitely worth the money. Like I said, using the Bucky Cap mode, just pretty much the mode that, Hasbro is using pretty much any figure, and it works. It's a good mode. You can use it for any figure. They used it for the Hydra agents. They used it for the Baron Zemo, the U.S. agent, pretty much all the Captain Americas they've been releasing over the last couple years. So it's a good figure, He is available. It's hard to find them and stuff, which sucks. I got this one off of Toys R Us. They didn't have it in the store, so I had to get it on toysrus.com. It's a good figure though, so if you can pick it up, cool. Definitely pick it up. It's worth it. And here's the Odin body. Not much to really talk about. I gotta get the other figures to complete it, which is gonna probably take me some time since they're not really available. So anyways, here we go.